What's going on, guys? It's Jeff4 MadHattersReef.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 saltwater aquarium YouTubers. Alright, so if you are new to Mad Hatters Reef, this is where I talk about everything saltwater aquarium related. So if you love saltwater aquariums like I do, gently press that subscribe button in the face. Alright guys, so before we jump into this video, there's something that I want you to understand, and that is these aren't the YouTubers with the most subs. These aren't the YouTubers with the most views. They might not even be the YouTubers with the best videos, but they are the guys that I follow here on YouTube and help me be a more successful hobbyist. So they have value, and that's something that I want to share with you guys, and hopefully you can get something out of this top 10 list. So everybody that's featured on this list, you can find them down below in the description, and if you're not subscribed to them, I strongly recommend that you subscribe to these channels, show them some love, and check them out. Alright guys, so let's jump right into it. Number 10, the Coral Reef Talk. Now, Joey has been putting out videos for the last 4 years, but his channel dates back about 5. And he has a very modest subscriber base. He's around 3,700 subscribers, which I'm pretty shocked at because he does put out some excellent content. He is a very active YouTuber. He's constantly putting out fresh and new content, and the content that he provides is very well done. So I think time will show that he is going to be probably a very successful contributing member to the YouTube saltwater aquarium community. So check him out, the Coral Reef Talk. Awesome channel, definitely deserves a sub. Link in the description. Coming in at number 9, Fish of Hex. Travis, he has a excellent YouTube channel. This guy is absolutely surgical when it comes to reef aquariums. He's only been putting videos out for about a year, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he has almost gained 10,000 subscribers in 1 year. I've been doing YouTube videos since 2010, and I only have 9,500 subscribers to date, and that's about the same as where Travis is at right now. So that just goes to show that he's putting out some excellent content, and people have found him and enjoyed his videos, and they're subscribing. He has a absolute beautiful reef tank, and he's very knowledgeable. So if you want to check him out, there's a link down in the description below. Fish of Hex. Coming in at number 8 is Mile High Reefers. Scott Anderson has a absolute stunning mixed reef tank, and he has been at this for a while, and you can tell that he knows his stuff because this tank is absolutely gorgeous. Scott has been putting out videos for the last 4 years, and it has grown a subscription base of 7,500 subs, and he's putting out some excellent content. He's recently teamed up with Reef Builders, and he's been doing some collab videos with them, and he's also worked with Rotters Tube Reef, and he has a gorgeous tank. He loves his tangs. He's got a pile of tangs in there that he keeps in one tank successfully, so that's impressive. Check him out, Mile High Reefers. He's always got his hands wet, and he's working on something all the time. Coming in at number 7, Inappropriate Reefer. Boy, did I struggle with that. Inappropriate Reefer has some of the best nano reef tank videos out there, and one of my favorite was when he and a bunch of friends kind of went through the total cost of one of his tanks, and considering what he had into it, I was pretty surprised as to what the total cost was, because it almost cost the same amount of money as my 260 gallon build. Ouch. Inappropriate Reefer has been putting out videos for the last 2 years, and he has a total of 8,200 subs and has some of the best nano tank footage out on YouTube. So definitely, if you have not seen his videos, which I doubt you haven't, make sure you check him out. One of the things I like most about him is he shares the good, the bad, and the ugly. He's made some mistakes, but he's definitely not
embarrassed to share that, to help other people be more successful in the hobby. So if you haven't seen him yet, check him out. Make sure you throw him a sub. Coming in at number 6 is CJ's Aquariums. Now, CJ has been putting out videos for the last 4 years, and he has a total of 11,000 subscribers. He has videos dating back all the way to his cichlid days, and he shares everything, every step of every aquarium that he has. His most recent build has been the 120-gallon Reef, and there has been some things that have happened to him in this build that most hobbyists, especially somebody who shares their videos on YouTube, may try to hide. And what I like most about CJ is that he shares everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I think that says a lot about his character. He's not trying to edit video to make it look like that he knows everything. You know, he makes mistakes much like the rest of us, and he shares that in hopes to educate people so they don't make the same mistakes. Check him out, CJ's Aquarium, link in the description. Coming in at number 5 is the American Reef channel. Now, these guys are somebody that I've stumbled across most recently, and it actually has to do a lot with my podcast. They do have quite a few videos available on iTunes, and there is a ton of videos that they have available on YouTube that are sharing Mike Paletta's and Sanjay Yoshi's builds, which these two guys are very well known in the hobby and have some of the most beautiful tanks out there. He has over 26,000 subscribers and has been putting out videos for over 5 years. And they're often taking a look at two of the most well-known hobbyists in the industry. So be sure to check out American Reef channel. There is a link down in the description below. And make sure you throw them a sub. Coming in at number 4 is Aaron's Aquarium, and Michael has been putting out videos for about 3 years, and he has some videos out there that date back all the way to his freshwater days, but we're not going to hold that against him. The first saltwater tank that I found on Aaron's channel was a 200-gallon, and that's this tank right here, and it was very well done, very well aquascaped, and had some absolute beautiful coral growth going in it. But like so often in this hobby, the need to push forward and grow and upgrade brought him to his 400-gallon build, which he lovingly refers to it as the wife. He is constantly putting up new videos and updates on every single build that he does, and he's a great channel to follow. 17,000 subs and a ton of videos, so definitely make sure to check them out. Link in the description below. Aaron's Aquariums. Coming in at number 3, Coralfish 12G. Now, this young gentleman has been in the hobby for a long time, and I remember commenting on one of his videos referring to him as the next Mr. Saltwater Tank. And what I find most interesting about George is that even though that he was a young guy making YouTube videos, he's been very consistent, and that's not something that you typically see in a young man. He's literally started off as a kid, and you can see him grow up on YouTube videos, and now he's in college and he's still putting videos out. And I think that currently the videos that he's making are probably some of the best in the saltwater aquarium hobby genre on YouTube. And something that's even better with that is he's going to be bringing in a completely different audience into the saltwater aquarium hobby. This typically is a hobby that is something that of interest of men in 25 to 45 years of age, but being a young guy and making some very entertaining videos, he's going to be able to bring in a completely different generation into the hobby, help them stay entertained, and educate them all in the same shot. George has been putting out videos for over 6 years and has a total of 40,000 subscribers. Coming in at number 2, one of my most favorite channels on YouTube, Tidal Gardens. And when you take a combination of awesome film and very educational videos and put them together, you basically have Tidal Gardens. Than is putting together some of the best videos on YouTube, and that's why he is at number 2. Tidal Gardens is a small business that propagates corals and then sells them to the public. If you take a look at last week's video, I went through Tidal Gardens website and showed you guys the top 10 best corals for beginners. And a lot of that knowledge that I used in that video came from being a subscriber of this channel. And really some of the shots that Than uses in his videos are just absolutely amazing. And it really gives you a whole new appreciation for corals and invertebrates and really the saltwater aquarium hobby as a whole. Than has been putting out videos for over 6 years and has a total of 36,000 subscribers. He's constantly putting out great content, so check him out. There is a link down in the description below. Coming in at number 1 is Milev's Reef. Now, Mark has been making videos off and on for a very long time. His earliest video dates back to 2006, and it shows a very pixelated reef tank, but it was an absolutely gorgeous reef tank. And the first video that I ever saw of Mark's is the 400-gallon tank, which you see right here. And he has this walkboard that slides into the tank, and what it does is it allows him to photograph and work on his tank without needing a stepladder. My most favorite video of Milev's Reef is when he went to the Long Island Aquarium, which is ran by a friend of his, and he basically took about an hour's worth of footage, and he has his friend who maintains a tank talking in the background, and it's just absolutely amazing. It took me about a week to watch the whole thing, but it's definitely worth it. And there's going to be a link to this video in the description below. And that's going to wrap it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of the top 10 saltwater aquarium YouTubers, at least in my book. There's going to be a link to each channel in the description below, so check them out and make sure you guys subscribe.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up. If you want to take a look at my book, there's a link down below. Please make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time right here with a brand new video.